It's your boy. I'm back once again. This is the engineer's review of episode 8. Uh, well, I do have to say this. It was a disappointment, but it was at least better than part 7. That was a god awful piece of cinematic history right there. I mean, I don't know what could have possibly been worse than episode 7. That was the worst movie uh, made in history. At least this one is an improvement to that. You know, I give it about a C plus. They did have some things in there that were kind of beautiful, like that casino can't tell bite. That casino was pretty it was pretty beautiful, and the little animals and the creatures and can't tell bite the casino and stuff like that. That was kind of cool. And, the spaceship battles were kind of cool and stuff like that. But the thing is, the storyline is still suffering. It's like, I don't know what they have against showing Jedi and Sith, but it's like they must have some type of internal hatred of the Jedi and they're trying to ruin the story, because, part 8 was supposed to be a showdown it was supposed to be a showdown between, what's this guy's name? What is this guy's name again? Okay, Kylo Ren and Luke Skywalker, or at least Kylo Ren and Rey. Um, yeah, man, the movie was a disappointment. The movie contained absolutely no lightsaber battles. And I know all the Star Wars fans out there are like, you're saying to yourself, what? Are you serious? A Star Wars movie without lightsaber battles? And I'm telling you, it's true. There was not one lightsaber battle in the entire movie. It sucked. It was like Kylo Ren fought a ghost of Luke Skywalker, and so Luke never used a lightsaber on Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren and Rey teamed up to fight. I know you said, "Oh, Kylo Ren and Rey teamed up." Oh my God, who'd they fight? The Imperial Vanguard or something like that. It was like, what? Are you serious? And the Vanguard had light weapons. They're not lightsabers. It was like a light chain, a light spear. It's like a spear with a little lightsaber tip. It's like, are you serious, man? And like I said, fans like me have been waiting like over 30 years plus to see the return of the Jedi's, to learn a little bit more of the Jedi culture and the Jedi history and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't know, they didn't show any of it. They didn't show anything. I know what you're saying. Oh, this is the episode where Luke is supposed to be training Rey. They had to show something about the Jedi. And I'm gonna tell you, they managed to make another movie without showing zilch about the Jedi. Luke was on some kind of abandoned planet, not abandoned. Luke was on some kind of exotic planet that happened to be one of the centers of Jedi culture many thousands of years ago, or whatever. So it had Jedi archives that were filled with Jedi, tomes of knowledge and holocrons and all kinds of stuff like that. They could have showed in the movie, and they had these little munchkinoid type creatures that were the caretakers of the archives. So they've been protecting and preserving Jedi culture for hundreds or possibly thousands of years. And I don't know, Luke just decided that he's gonna set fire to the archives. And I was like, are you fucking serious, man? You cannot be serious. Are you really serious? You're a Jedi Knight and you're gonna burn down the Jedi archives, all that valuable knowledge. You're not Luke. The closest the movie showed to the closest thing this movie showed to showing the archives was Luke was holding one of the books and he was touching it. That's it. He didn't crack the book open. You didn't see one picture of a lightsaber. And then they had the nerve to have Yoda appear to assist Luke in burning down the Jedi archives. I was like, what blasphemy, man. I mean, Yoda he's an ancient teacher that preserves wisdom of the Jedi Knights. Why the fuck would he appear to help Luke burn down the Jedi archives? It's called poor story writing. Okay? Um it was horrible, man. And it just, why? Why? I don't understand why they're trying to make this movie suck. Why they're trying to kill off the Jedi Knights like that. It was just, yeah, it was just an overall disappointment. It was a beautiful disappointment. Like I said, because Canto Bight was a beautiful planet. When they went to this rebel planet, there was like these special wolves that had crystals in their fur. That was beautiful. So it's like a beautiful disappointment because the storyline still overall sucked. They don't want to show the Jedi Knights. They don't want to show the Jedi culture. And they managed not to show any of it in this movie and to actually burn down the remnants of the Jedi culture in history in the movie, the Jedi artifacts and everything. They burned it down. And I was like, this movie sucks. Ah, that's that's about all I have to say about this movie. It was a beautiful disappointment. They never showed any Jedi Knights. Oh yeah, yeah. Back to that. So they never showed the Jedi Knights. They never showed, even when they had these mental flashbacks where they were asking what happened to the Jedi Academy. Each flashback was so specific to only show Kylo Ren and Luke. What about the rest of the Jedi Knights? They never showed them. They didn't even show them in the flashbacks. And then once again they said that Kylo Ren turned 5 of Luke's students against him, and they slaughtered the rest when they burned down the Jedi Academy. And I'm like, okay, why can't they show these 5 Jedi that turned to the dark side? That's 5 more Sith that are out there in the universe. Why the hell can't they show these people? I don't understand why they can't show these Jedi Knights, man. But they managed to make another movie where they showed 0 Jedi Knights and actually had 0 lightsaber battles. So as far as the storyline goes, the overall arc of the storyline, our engineer says it still sucked. Yes, Osiris, I'm telling you, the story still sucked. They could have done a much better job with the storyline, man. They didn't show anything about the Jedi Knights. And even when Luke trained, what was her name again? Finn? No, Rey. Even when Luke trained Rey, they still managed not to show anything about the Jedi culture. He not once showed her how to wield a lightsaber, the purpose of a lightsaber, how to construct her own lightsaber, lightsaber battle techniques in Jedi battle meditation. They didn't show any of that shit. And then he just burned down the Jedi archives after that. I was like, this movie sucks, man. They're too focused on killing people and they're not focusing on the storyline. And it was just like, oh man, I don't know. I know what you're saying. The commercial showed her practicing with the lightsaber. Yeah, she decided to activate her lightsaber and start practicing with it. Luke didn't tell her anything about the lightsaber. The closest Luke got to teaching her was close your eyes, sit down, relax, feel the force. Tell me, what do you see? That's the only training that he gave this chick. So once again, I was totally disappointed in this movie. But like I said, it was better than part 1 because it had beautiful special effects. So I would say it was a beautiful storyline disappointment. And that's the engineer's critique. Over and out.